Are people just not willing to spend anymore? Recently, some internet users have been saying that they used to go to the gym, but now they're following Taiwanese artist Will Liu's online fitness routines at home. They used to buy expensive skincare products, but now they switched to using fermented rice water toner. They used to dine out frequently, but now they cook at home. So is the era of downgraded consumption really upon us? China's economy is in a slump, with a persistently high youth unemployment rate. Many disillusioned young people who see no hope are choosing to adopt a lying flat or slacking off lifestyle. However, there are still many young individuals burdened with high housing and car loans. In the face of income reductions due to unemployment or pay cuts, they can only seek to lower their consumption levels to make ends meet. In recent times, terms like downgrading consumption, reverse consumption, and substitution products have been frequently mentioned, sparking heated discussions among netizens. As a 27-year-old with a 5-figure monthly income, I've been practicing downgraded consumption for half a year, and it's finally paying off. There's a common popular paragraph online that goes, "You can buy 2 pounds of pork ribs with the money you'd spend on a 48 yuan cup of coffee. 10,000 yuan might be the minimum spending at a bar, but it can also cover a year's gym membership." A gap day with friends and family could simply be listening to the waves at the beach or strolling through the alleys of Jiangnan. I used to follow fashion trends, buying expensive clothes and bags that I rarely used. Now a pair of sandals can last me a whole summer. I also buy 350 yuan short-sleeve shirts that are comfortable and stylish. I've turned off all advanced consumption settings. Instead of spending first when my salary arrives, I prioritize saving, and I'm saving more than ever before. Have you heard of grassroots drinks? $4 is for living and $3 is for face saving. It's not about being unable to afford a small bottle, it's about the better value of a larger one. Perhaps it's not downgraded consumption, but rather an upgrade in mindset.
Have you noticed a downgrade in your consumption habits? I've downgraded quite a bit. I used to order takeout almost every day, but now I'd rather go out and do the delivery myself. I used to check for new clothes online, but now I'll go through my closet to see what I can still wear. I used to think about when I could afford to change my car, but now I'm thinking about which stop to get off at. I've realized that it's better not to drive unless necessary. It's been so long since I shouted, "Fill up the tank all the way." My previous phones were all about performance and large screens, but now I'm satisfied with one that works. I used to drink Starbucks coffee, but now it's all about luck in coffee, right? I had a yearly gym membership before, but now I use the fitness equipment in my neighborhood. I used to scoff at writing reviews in exchange for rewards, but now I scrutinize each offer to make sure I get something in return. Every reward is cherished.
Is downgraded consumption embarrassing? At 33, I'm increasingly adopting my mother's way of life. After using facial wipes for a few years, I've gone back to using towels. After using liquid laundry detergent for many years, I've switched back to powdered laundry detergent and soap flakes. I used to hear people say that powdered laundry detergent wasn't suitable for washing machines, but now I understand that those people were probably just promoting liquid detergent. I no longer buy hand sanitizer. I use regular soap. For cleaning, a cloth and regular detergent work just fine, and a little baking soda is great for kitchen cleaning. You don't need a variety of cleaning products in bottles and jars. I bought various small appliances and non-stick pans only to realize that the ultimate solution is a cast iron skillet. Before I got an air fryer, I always wanted one. Now that I have it, I find my oven to be more practical. I've gone back to using the most common and affordable brands for shampoo and shower gel, no longer following trendy influencer products. I no longer hoard products for the sake of getting a deal. If you never had savings and your life is in chaos, maybe you should consider downgraded consumption. In recent months, downgraded consumption media platform Weibo. Some internet users have initiated an activity called Share One Thing That Shows You Downgraded Your Consumption, attracting numerous participants. Mr. Xu said he switched from a 4-wheeled vehicle back to a bicycle. Another person mentioned, "To save 7 yuan on transportation fees, I ride my bicycle 40 kilometers to and from work every day." The most humorous comment came from someone who said, "I used to use 3-ply toilet paper, now I've switched to 2-ply. This internet user commented, "I used to think nothing of spending 300 to 500 yuan on clothes and pants, but now I find 30 to 50 yuan too expensive. It's tough." Another person said, "I used to eat out 5 times a week. Now I eat out once every 5 weeks. I used to only wear certified branded shoes. Now I deliberately buy knockoffs." During the recent Mid-Autumn Festival and National Day holidays, major tourist attractions were crowded, and the Chinese authorities vigorously promoted the bustling tourism market. However, many people expressed that after being cooped up for so long, everyone wanted to go out and get some fresh air, but they were only interested in sightseeing, not spending money. They chose to travel on a budget. Many store owners also posted videos saying that while the streets were bustling with people, very few were entering their shops. Even when someone did enter, they only looked around and didn't make any purchases. This video was filmed in the eastern part of Qianmen Street in Beijing, which used to be a bustling area. However, it's now eerily quiet, with only a few scattered tourists. Most of the shops along the street are closed. The video creator mentioned that he's been observing this area for a long time and has witnessed shops opening and closing, one after another. There used to be a significant flow of people here, but for some reason, this year, people are not buying things. They're just window shopping. Many businesses couldn't survive and have closed down, resulting in the current situation. It's not just people's anecdotal experiences. The trend of downgraded consumption can also be seen in official data. On October 6th, the Chinese Ministry of Culture and Tourism released data indicating that during this year's Mid-Autumn Festival and National Day holidays, there were 826 million domestic travelers, a 4.1% increase from 2019. Domestic tourism revenue has reached 753 billion yuan, approximately 103,238 million US dollars, a 1.5% increase from 2019. While many people may not believe these travel numbers, comparing these two official figures indicates that people are traveling but not spending, highlighting the reality of downgraded consumption. A delivery driver in Shanghai also feels the impact of downgraded consumption. According to him, shops in Shanghai are changing ownership frequently, and people are no longer ordering late-night snacks. The phenomenon has become even more pronounced after the National Day holidays, with a notable decrease in his order frequency and income.
How long has it been since you ordered late-night snacks? Look, I'm currently filming on this street where the shops can no longer stay open. The number of people ordering takeout is decreasing rapidly, leading to businesses closing early. We don't have any orders now, so we're just strolling the streets. I'm currently in Xinchuang, Shanghai, and the most restaurants have closed down. Even those that open quickly are closing just as fast, especially those without prior restaurant experience. They almost all closed within 2 to 3 months. Take a look inside these shops. There are hardly any customers. People aren't spending now.
However, people still need to eat, and after downgraded consumption, traditional restaurants are struggling to stay open. In contrast, street vendors with simple dining areas have become very popular. The video creator visited one such stall in Shanghai and ordered 6 dishes, which cost only 110 yuan, or about $15. Let's see what dishes they have. Salt and pepper pork ribs, spicy chicken, stir-fried pork, scrambled eggs with green peppers, stir-fried pig liver, and stir-fried cowpea with beef. In his opinion, these vendors offer great value for money, and he's very satisfied. The public's downgraded consumption has also triggered a price war in the retail market. According to a report by the New York Times Chinese website on October 12th, the price war among China's coffee shop giants is escalating. The founders of the coffee chain Luckin Coffee have started a new brand called Cotti Coffee, selling the same drinks at prices lower than Luckin's by 1 yuan per cup. Earlier this year, Cotti reduced the price of a latte to 9.9 yuan, forcing Luckin to follow suit and promised not to raise prices for the next 2 years. Later, Cotti further lowered the price of a latte to 8.8 yuan per cup. This low-price marketing strategy has brought Cotti a significant amount of business. Cotti stated that in less than a year, they have opened over 5,800 stores, with an average daily sales of over 400 cups of coffee per store. Chinese tea brand Mixture Ice Cream and Tea, which is known for its signature products iced coffee and pearl milk tea, priced under $1, has opened 18,300 stores in the last 3 years, with a total of 20,000 stores. The company is now planning to go public with an estimated valuation of over 60 billion yuan. Mixture's main strategy is based on offering affordable prices. Their lemonade, priced at 4 yuan, or 55 cents, outperforms high-end tea drinks priced at 2 or 3 times higher. The report points out that the coffee price war in China reflects a new trend among consumers who are reducing their expenses and increasing savings to cope with the economic downturn caused by the real estate crisis and declining exports. In addition to downgraded consumption, the concept of reverse consumption has recently been suggested. On October 18th, the topic, "Young people are starting to reverse consumption," topped the Weibo trending list and sparked discussions among netizens. Reverse consumption refers to pursuing both quality and cost-effectiveness, no longer simply believing that expensive means good. Furthermore, the concept of substitution products is also gaining popularity among young people. On the Chinese social media platform Xiaohongshu, there are nearly 2 million discussions on the term substitution, such as substituting high-end cosmetics, Nike shoes, bicycles, and perfumes with more affordable alternatives. Substitution refers to finding cost-effective alternatives, that is, how to buy products of similar quality at a lower price. In essence, it aligns with the concept of reverse consumption. However, some pointed out that these substitution products are often counterfeit or fakes. These consumer concepts can be summarized as avoiding blindly pursuing luxury brands and expensive consumer goods. Instead, they lean toward affordable products, secondhand goods, shared services, and rent-to-own options. This shift in consumption habits is a result of economic downturns and widespread salary reductions, forcing young people to be more price-conscious, tighten their belts, and reduce spending. Under the influence of these concepts, there has been a surge in posts on various online platforms in China sharing money-saving tips. Many offline discount stores or online flash sale platforms have become the most recommended money-saving tricks for bloggers. Some luxury sports brands like Adidas and Nike are no longer popular, while low-cost domestic brands are on the rise. High-end cosmetics are also losing their appeal, with ordinary mass-market products gaining popularity. The acceptance of heavily discounted near-expiry products is on the rise among young people, and it's proven to be quite profitable for businesses selling such products. Even the Meituan app has introduced near-expiry specials, offering imported soda for just 1.5 yuan per bottle. You can also pre-order ready-made blind meal boxes from the food-saving Magic Bag. A blind box, in this context, refers to a package assembled by businesses with products that didn't sell during the day. Furthermore, young people embracing the concept of reverse consumption are following in the footsteps of the seniors. They dine at cafeterias for seniors and enjoy affordable meals. They're also signing up for travel groups for seniors and showcasing their retirement-style lifestyle on social media, emphasizing savings, convenience, safety, and relaxation. However, netizens don't universally see this as a positive trend, and discussions abound. To put it bluntly, they're just broke. Being broke and making it sound fancy. Isn't it just about saving money? Why create terms like reverse consumption? I admire the government's ability to create new words: slow employment, reverse consumption, just unwilling to speak the truth. Some netizens express a different perspective. While it might be because they don't have money, many people are just choosing not to be exploited by consumerism. Many people aren't lacking money, they simply don't want to be harvested by consumerism. The downgrade in consumerism has also led to declining markets for high-end products. LVMH, the world's largest luxury goods conglomerate, recently reported quarterly earnings below expectations, indicating a cooling demand among the wealthiest consumers. Recent data shows that sales of Apple's iPhone 15 in China are far lower than the previous generation iPhone 14. This reflects the ongoing economic downturn in China and a decrease in consumers' purchasing power. In stark contrast, e-commerce platforms like Pinduoduo, affordable lifestyle goods stores like Miniso, and Japanese fashion company Uniqlo are thriving. Pinduoduo, listed in the US, has seen its stock price rise by 30% this year, significantly outperforming Alibaba, which has fallen nearly 5% year-to-date, and JD.com, which has slumped over 50%. In the second quarter of this year, Pinduoduo's revenue surged by 66% to 52.3 billion yuan, approximately $7.1 billion, with a profit of 8.7 billion yuan, approximately $1.2 billion US dollars. Pinduoduo is China's largest discount website, known for its low prices. Miniso primarily sells toys, cosmetics, and stationery, with over 95% of its products priced below 50 yuan. Although the price increase from an average retail price of about 12.1 yuan to 13.1 yuan might seem small, an 8% increase significantly boosts profitability for a consumer goods company. In the same period, Miniso's revenue increased by 13.8% to 11.4 billion yuan, marking the largest growth in nearly 5 years. Operating profit also increased by 152% to 2.2 billion yuan, demonstrating impressive performance. As for Uniqlo's parent company, Fast Retailing recently announced a profit increase of 8.4% to 296.2 billion yen for the first year ending in August, making 3 consecutive years of record highs. In the Greater China region, revenue increased by 15.2% to 620.2 billion yen, making it the second largest market for the group. A recent survey by Citigroup showed that Chinese consumers are cutting back on clothing expenditures, but many consider Uniqlo to offer the best value for money, making it the most purchased brand across all age groups, surpassing brands like H&M, Zara, and Gap. The upcoming Double 11 Shopping Festival, China's largest online shopping promotion day, is setting the stage for a competitive price war. On this day, many online retailers will engage in large-scale promotional activities. Alibaba's Taobao and Tmall announced on October 14th that their core goal for this year's Double 11 festival is to offer the lowest prices across the entire network. Reports indicate that for many years, Taobao's Double 11 main promotion strategy has been cross-store discounts. This year, they are emphasizing lowest prices across the entire network for the first time, along with initiatives like immediate price reductions and guaranteed price matching, signaling a concentrated price war by the Alibaba Group. JD.com's Double 11 promotion also includes cross-store discounts, with discounts starting at 50 yuan for every 299 yuan spent, encouraging businesses to participate on a store-wide basis. Analysts believe that, given the overall economic environment and the trend of consumption downgrading, this year's price wars among businesses during the Double 11 shopping festival may be particularly intense. For over a decade, China's total retail sales of consumer goods have maintained a growth rate of over 10%. However, in the past 2 years, this growth has stagnated. While the pandemic has played a role, it also reflects the economic slowdown in China, sluggish domestic demand, and the reluctance or inability of the average citizen to consume. This hesitance is also reflected in a noticeable increase in the savings rate. In the first half of this year, Chinese household savings increased by 10 trillion yuan, approximately 1.37 trillion US dollars, reaching a 17-year high. This indicates a weakened desire to spend, with an emphasis on building up savings for the future. At a deeper level, people's consumption capacity has been overextended. The rapid growth of the consumption market in the past was driven not only by rising incomes, but also by an increase in household debt. Purchases like houses and cars were made by taking on debt, and this trend led to excessive consumerism. In 2006, China's household debt ratio was around 10%, but it has now exceeded 60%. With China's real estate market collapsing and youth unemployment rates exceeding 20%, this trend of consumption downgrading is likely to become the new norm in the Chinese market.